white light, black room. Eh. Well, we have to go give Aranka the bad news, and Edward the good news. It really was a tough choice. Really make arguments for either one, couldn't you? Edward was more socially adjusted, but he should have had family outside. Maybe. Meanwhile, Aranka, is on her own, but she has a split personality now. Which will help her out. Help her cope with things. It would have been great if she could, be in a more stable area and not have to deal with that. And she wouldn't need a split personality. Yeah, I did. I gotta say, I will never install Windows 11. Sorry, at least not willingly install Windows 11. If I decide to someday brick Windows 10, depends how close I am to installing Linux. Because right now the only thing stopping me from switching over to Linux is the hassle of migrating all my apps. Because they're all written for Windows and not Linux, and while Linux has some translation stuff you can get, I don't know if it'll work for everything.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my company's valuables again since Pally said first.
Sir?
Terrified, Patricia. Julian is not acting like himself. Ever since
Alright.
Palisade Bank hired me, I was so angry. Yes, I thought so too, but I was just upstairs and he's not home. I'm worried he's already gone through it. Quiet along with Julian. He was waiting for
Honestly, I'd heard nothing but bad things about Windows 11's performance and other things, and it just got worse over time. Like, they're going to put ads in the File Explorer.
Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
I've got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Central, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do.
Oh, do
and no
not let
time
me
to
keep
waste.
you then. Get moving, asshole. They are involved. I'll stop it.
Neat that we're getting stopped too.
Don't think they should all be moved there? No.
Yeah, that's where we have to go, except where I'd like to go. I think this is the right way. I'm already not a huge fan of Windows 10 at this point. It's bloated. There's really Steam Deck reviews that enlightened me on this fact. Oh, hey, that was a fast load. It's the fact that there are games which do not work on Linux. They're not designed for Linux.
Get out of there.
And so they need a translation layer to be played on Linux. Obviously that'll slow it down. But playing the games on Linux with a translation layer is faster than just playing it natively on Windows. Because Windows is that bloated at this point. That you get lower frames, higher latency, all around worse performance on Windows itself
Hello? You're breaking up. I cannot hear you.
than by just using the Windows translation layer on Linux. I am a little lost. So yeah, it's really just the hassle of starting over on Linux. I mean, I know my files will be there, that I'm not worried about. It's the... it's all the applications that I use or would want to use, because I won't fully know what needs replacing until I get to it. And it's going to be like modding, where you don't actually read everything first, and it's just...
Hobos, ogs, prostitutes. City is falling apart.
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
I think I'm in the wrong section of the city. Wait, really? Can I seriously access, like, most of the city without taking the subway? Huh. It's only like, there's only one actual walled off segment. That's because it crosses... Wait, can I cross south? I can cross south. I don't need to take the metro to get anywhere within the city. That's actually really cool. But yeah, I think I do. The other three stops really are just optional because you can run around instead of taking the metro. Also explains the fast though, because it's already loaded.
Any word from control?
Stay away.
Oh, looks like I do have limited sprinting though.
Not even time. Oh, that's so conch.
No, not to mention that a basic Linux OS is 4 gigs, while a basic Windows 10 install is 180. Yeah. It might be your connection? I mean, there was a dip in bitrate, but it seems recovered, or at least decent right now. Yeah, if you're still seeing screen cancer right now, that is your connection. We're at around 2500 bitrate and climbing.
Leland when we were kids?
A way to move the problem somewhere else. Rabia is still...
I don't know. Nice time for a walk.
Alright. How to fill, well, at least attempt to deliver the news. Not through there. I think it was through there either.
How much longer is it going to be?
Actually, it could have been here. Yeah, I didn't close the doors. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, we are at 3000 bit rate, which is what it should be at. Again, it was lower earlier. Did hit a dip, which you might have noticed, but right now we are 200 higher than it should be.
Jensen, you find Fletcher?
Haven't made it to Rosika Station yet.
What? What are you waiting for? Chang's a former black hat, one of the best around. These hack of the transit lines will work.
From what I've read in their literature.
Look, I'm trying to like tell a guy the good and or bad news, so it's like Arenka's gone now.
Another one.
Oh well.
Department maybe consider anything.
Wonderful.
Of course. Have a good day.
Mm.
It doesn't hurt to be alone.
There we go. Yeah, area. We are alone on the train. He still chooses to stand. I mean, he's got to be edgy. This is Adam. I didn't ask for this, Jensen.
What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault.
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me. Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never.
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had one more minute in there, I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out. But the fact that they don't want me to see it makes me want to see it even more. I'm sure it's important.
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan. If they don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know, several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit, and my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
Fair enough.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
Not sure if I really should or not. Or if I even can in the first place. Oh, yes. Okay, we got 2 points. I think I'll save these for when I need them. Interesting. Ah, yeah. This would be where it is. Hey Vic, we need you to head over to Capac Fountain Station. Someone called in sick for the ticket booth. You can tap in with 3998. Thanks, I owe you one. Cool. Ooh, there's a vent in here too. With a necessity for the rebreather. Well, as I had thought. Yeah, there goes the gas. Oh, so perchance you could have actually gone in here and brute forced the gas, huh? I'm not sure how quickly the gas will damage you, but the off valve being here means if you had enough health restores, you probably could have, yeah, brute forced your way in. Actually, hold on, I never checked that corpse. Zeb, try the event we spotted to get into the maintenance room at Ruzi. Sister confirmed the cops have been using it for lost and found or something and gave me a code to use, 0808. Find something worth selling, come find me later in the week. Don't sell anything without me. I'll know. Cool. Alright. Yep, here's some vents. Alright, just to be sure. Yeah, so I think I have... Yes, I have everything but lift heavy objects. Which honestly, lifting heavy objects feels more useful for traversal than I thought it would be. Minimap, there's a person like right outside there. There it goes. Can't. Oh, I can search that. Cool. Oh, stun gun ammo. Cool. Trank rifle ammo, combat rifle. Alright. Nobody to sell guns to either. Yeah, that reduces it by a lot. Don't quite think rate of fire needs an upgrade. Damage output, maybe? I am wondering if I'll have enough supplies by the end of all this to actually master everything, though. Probably not, but I can't help but fantasize about that, because, you know, having everything unlocked and all the guns fully upgraded is a nice thing to... nice state to be in at the post-game. Alright, so I've got the two ammo types. Yeah, I think it would be enough worry about the future. Let's worry about right now. Oh, that requires a lot of parts to upgrade again. Dang, I didn't quite realize that. Hey, Caribou's been saying there's a strange smell coming from the maintenance area. Can you get utilities down there? Let's take a look. Last time we used a gas leak on top of everything that's been happened. Yeah, there was a gas leak in there.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way.
What?
The police have the hall locked down.
Is there no way around?
Not unless you're one of them.
Makes me wish I could disguise, but can't really.
This area is restricted to civilians.
I'm with Task Force 29. Thought maybe I could take a look around.
You thought wrong. This is a local investigation. You task force guys can go swing your dick someplace else.
That's fine, forget it.
Done. Bye. Take a step back.
Hmm. Yeah, restroom. See, do I have code? I do not have code. Hmm. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. I've got 2 stop worms, huh?
Anomaly detect access granted.
There we go. Yeah, so many cops around, it really does have to be first try. Security wing. Hmm. Not really need to hack my way through it much else then. I was hoping to find a vent though. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not... That does look like it'd be an upgrade box, but other than that, I don't know what. That also feels unfortunate. Really starve for practice points again. Alright, I'll use a mini-map and block this guy's patrol route for a little bit. It would be great if I could, you know, disable security, but I can't. I'm gonna watch until I see a repeat, really.
teďka bude pořádně mlít.
Okay.
Tohle násilí je
Oh, actually, I do have an idea about taking this guy out.
nedostaneme žádný ztratí. Najdeme ty, co to mají na svědomí.
Alright, then we go through here, and then we go back into the security room.
Kolemu se to teďka bude pořádně mlít.
What, he doesn't even... I opened the door in front of him and he doesn't even... Ha, these are some dumb guards.
Určitě v tom má prsty ten sráč raket. Kolemu se to... Slyšíš to?
Pocket Secretary, ammo, Coolio. Request to reorder all entry codes to facilitate your investigation. Entry code for the Zika security room has been changed to 8066, eh? Alright. It's EMP rounds for that camera. Alright, I need to get in here and move. It's honestly pretty rushed, but we got the job done. Really dang low on that battery, though. Let me check. Battery power. Maximum storage capacity. Now there is recharge rate. And this here. Recharge delay. They're really still looking. Huh. Oh, there we are. Finally. Almost done looking for me. Really is a long time, isn't it? Almost certainly, though, it probably had a longer search time because I, you know, punched through the wall. I left evidence. Alright. A bit late right now. Is there generally a second one? Because I only really saw one. Hmm. Knock him out. Ah, that's right. That is the guy I actually stole shit from. And that's why I went into panic first. So you got reveal software, data scan. Just the attacker servers had to be given a hard reboot to be safe and ensure no one gets locked out. Security room entry code has been reset. Yeah, I've read that. Hmm. Oh, I might actually be able to shoot through the vent. Yeah, there's a lot of sway. Hmm. I want to go loot her, but I don't know if I'll be spotted. Oh, there's the exosuit guy too. Great, okay. Old dragger. I'd like to throw her into a vent, but I think hiding around the couch is the best I can do right now. Because if I miss that throw, it's going to make a lot of noise. God damn. These guys seem almost as equipped as the US police.
Se to teďka bude pořádně mlít. That looks like a weapon case. I want to go loot it, obviously. That's gonna be rough.
We'll find proof soon enough.
I'm here. You'll be fine.
Hmm.
Najdeme ty, co to mají na svědomí. My je dostaneme, žádný strachy.
Right, he looks around that way. That moves around that way.
Calm down. We'll be out of here soon enough.
Tag it for spectrographic analysis back at the lab. Find anything else?
Plenty, but nothing that I think will make this. Wish I knew what Papa has for the guy's agents.
I must say, I have made a bold play.
Killing it.
Dole násilí je katastrofa.
Checkpoints are doing a good job keeping people out.
Najdeme důkazy. Po vetřelcích ani stopy.
Keep your eyes open.
Určitě v tom má prsty ten sráč.
Oh, hello.
Won't be too much longer.
Alright, that's made this path significantly safer. Yeah, transitioning from cover to cover now is way easier. I knew I did cross his line of sight just a little bit, though.
We'll find proof soon enough.
Damn, some them. Looks like more overtime.
Calm down.
Do I have a bio cell? Hope I do. I don't think I do. I do not. Oh boy. Oh, there are only no DS. Oh, wow, that is everything. Yeah, no bio cells. Alright. How did I make those again?
Won't be too much longer.
You know, why was the weapon stuff so... Craft? Ah, yeah, craft. Oh, I need a lot more parts. That is an oof, isn't it? Alright, where is it?
They'll pay for this. Never be
If I'm up there, where do I even go afterwards? Ah, biosat plug. Oh, and that may be noisy too. That'd be a little rough.
Won't be too much longer.
It's also super visible too. Although it might have been the exosuit that saw me and not the cops. Nope, it's cops.
We'll find proof.
One thing I am very curious about, though. I don't have any armor-piercing rounds on me. That's a bit of bullshit. And by bullshit, I mean that I don't really have an effective way to deal with that exoskeleton if it comes down to it.
They'll pay for this.
Alright, what kind of distractions can I make?
Calm down. We'll be out of here soon enough. Won't be too much longer.
Over there.
There we are. That's one down. Just have to repeat the trick then. I think I need bioenergy in order to fling them across the room though. That or it's the super strength augment. One of the two. I say the body dragging's pretty easy now compared to the last game. Dang. Alright, can I get a bigger map? Nope. Cannot get a bigger active map. We're just with the minis map. Okay. In which case... go through here. Gonna wait for him to patrol back. Throw the trash can. He comes to investigate, hopefully. And then we knock him out.
Kolemu se to teďka bude pořádně mlít.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to look more so in this direction.
Určitě v tom má prsty ten sráč Hacker. Čisto.
Yeah? Yeah, come on, man. Go farther in. Alright. Okay. That resolves that. Now we have even less to deal with. We have what? 3 detectives, cop, and exosuit. The exosuit I will ultimately just have to leave alone. I don't think I'll be able to take that thing down. Oh, hey there, Sora. Alright, something to mention is... I do have a question for you. Which version of Devil Survivor did you want me to play? Because there's the DS, and then there's 3DS remasters, I guess you'd call them. And of course there's also 1 and 2. I do recall you wanting me to play the first one. But which version? Not fully sure what the best window to take these guys out is. Use the coin toss. If it doesn't matter, I guess I'll go play Overclock then. Alright.
I'm here. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be 1, but there's 2 versions of each, because they released them on the DS, and I did check my library. I do have Devil Survivor 2. But there's Devil Survivor for the Nintendo DS, and there's Devil Survivor Overclocked for the 3DS, which seems like it was like a remake or a remaster or whatever, enhanced port to the 3DS, I guess you could call it.
The lab guys are going to have to put in some
And
overtime on this one.
the thing with ports is they aren't all necessarily better.
Can't find anything useful here. Looks like
Alright, I've got an idea of how to take out one of those guys. He does wander a little bit closer to this cafe. Like a little bit. So I could maybe throw a beer can or something. Alright, that's good to know. Yeah, there's also a remaster re-release or whatever of 2 as well, and I forget what the subtitle for that is. I downloaded both of them and checked if they work. And Overclock is weird. The first one I actually have to tweak the MU to get it to work. What's odd about it is that when you boot up Overclocked, it only plays the intro music on a black screen. Unless you set the CPU speed to 45%. Then it plays like normal. It's weird that it needs to drop down the CPU speed, but alright. Ah, yeah. I didn't play Record Breaker or Overclocked. I have the original second game for NDS, physically speaking, not emulator speaking.
The lab guys are going to have to put in some overtime on this one. Odd sounds.
Ah, he went over the do not cross line. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything. No, does that mean that when the cop looks away, I can just bash that guy in the back of the head? Chunky data. Not quite sure what chunky data mean. Oh, because you're gonna buy it off the eShop. Okay. Yeah, I can see that, because they only give you like 4 gigs in the default SD card. I still have never bought an SD card, so I still have the default 4 gig size one. Which made me really impressed that Etrian Odyssey 5 is half of a gig, not even a full gig. Alright. That was almost a blunder.
I mean...
Alright. Alright, that's a door. Crank doors sure are effective. Alright then, Sora. Yeah. See you later. Okay, so now I know what the next long-term game is. Which does leave the question of, when do I play this? Well, I'm pretty sure it's still here, Alyssa, so like, do you want to see me play the entirety of this on stream? Or are you just going to be an about it?
All we need is one little thing pointed on.
I have a feeling EMPs will disable the suit. Just a feeling.
A fucking catastrophe.
Nope. Not close enough. Yep. There he is. is, there he is, there he is. And let's go right here. Really want to reduce the odds of getting detected. Yeah, I don't go to the exact spot you throw up rather near it, huh? Teenagers, my ass. Come on, into the closet with the other skeletons. Alright. That handles that. I wonder where this vent goes. Oh, painkillers, fantastic. Haven't seen those in a while. Back when playing Human Revolution, painkillers were my best friend, because it's like 25 health and they're kinda common. Oh, up. Ooh. Okay, so you need a jump upgrade and a punch upgrade to go through that. Personally? I want to see if I can build a staircase. Yeah, that's not nowhere near high enough. It probably has to be like a trash can sized thing. Well, that's something. Oh, and he has a heavy machine gun too. Alright, let's watch patrol patterns for a while. Make sure I learn the best timing to make a run for it. Alright then. No taxi backsies if I play this on my own then. Oh, that bucket. Yep, that's probably where the vent emptied out.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
Alright, now to find my way back. Anything? They're all throwables, aren't they? Hoping there might be, yeah, some things to find. Oh, some vents. But behind a too heavy object, huh? Also seems a little too late for this cycle as well. I think his next turn will point him directly towards the office. Yeah, so combat rifle and battle rifle use different ammo. You could put a scope on to the machine pistol. I wonder if you can put one on to the combat rifle as well. And there we go. Still hear the rattling of the physics object. That's why I wanted to place the body so they wouldn't disrupt it. That's just going to be annoying. Alright, let's holster that so nobody panics. I don't think they do panic if I take out the gun anyways, but whatever. And there we are.
Zasranej auk ve vagonu pro naturály. Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagon pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
What the hell did you do, Jensen? State police are saying another augmented terrorist just hit them at the train station.
They were interfering with evidence collection.
Fucking A. Now I'm ordering you to see our psychologist. Ozen's in the office waiting for you.
Copy that. Have to meet Smiley there anyway.
We'll do it fast, because Cheng found us a new lead in the case. In telecam footage fingering Ark. It's gonna put you inside Gollum City.
Oh, interesting. Although, just one thing I should do is, I feel like Jensen actually knew what that guy was saying, and subtitles, yeah, turn those on. If that translates the prog for me, that would be great.
Fucking Babali run this city.
Hey, I don't think I killed anyone though.
Wrong line, Hector. Here comes another one.
Alright, let's go to my apartment because I got some storage to do. I'm pretty sure I left a bunch of parts in there as well.
Tak tohle byla velká chyba. Jet ve voze, kam augové nesmějí? To by vás mohlo přijít draho. Ukažte mi doklad.
Wrong train car. Right. They're all going to the same place, aren't they?
Na stejný místo? No jasně, že jedou na stejný místo. Je to stejný vlak, vy idioté. Tady. Údaje souhlasej, ale už to příště nedělejte.
It does translate. Yeah, that is some bullshit, ain't it, huh?
Ty máš vlastní frontu,
Keeping an eye on you, Org.
Alright, where the hell's my apartment? Yeah. Okay, I should be around the corner then.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Fiction notice. Ah, that's not my apartment. I'm starting to notice these little touches. They really are making sure you feel unwelcome. Is that my apartment, or is it... No, it's here. Gotta be sure to close the door on the way out.
As you wish.
Alright, that's empty. That's got ammo of all sorts. This one's got guns, yeah? No, it's got guns. Alright, so put the shotgun in there, put that in there. Leave that. Yep, got auto converted to 30. That did not sort. Alright, I am looking for armor pierce, quick rifle. Oh, shotgun does EMP rounds too. Oh, there's stun gun ammo. That really should be it. Alright, let's do some management. Parts back there. Hacking stuff down here. Let's put the grenades up there. I mean, that is handy as far as just at a glance, but I don't think that's ideal. That should do. Oh, I have a big open chunk for if there's like a rocket launcher or something.
Ale že by něco hlásal, jsem ještě neslyšel.
Okay, this is an restricted area. Oh, it is. Okay, good. I can jump out.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
Hey, to the point. Oh, laser targeting. 4x scope. Mm-hmm. Biocell's relatively cheap, isn't it? Praxis is stupidly expensive. Biocell. Some crafting parts. Might get the laser sight. I'm not really going in guns blazing at the moment, so I think we're fine. That's rather... yeah. Okay, on the actual tags does say 25%. Yeah, it says increases health bar by 25% on the label of the bottle. That's pretty great. To get some more painkillers, but you aren't really fighting much.
You want anything else?
I'll be on my way.
I still have more.
It seemed like he was angry.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
2018 in the wallet, apparently. No, it's 618. I didn't properly update. Yeah, I'll leave the biocell up there. Alright. A little disappointed that, just like the first game, I'm just using the 10mm. Yeah, it doesn't take up much space. Oh, I could get one more damage upgrade or not. Oh, this can have a semi-auto version. That's cool. Actually, that gives me a question then. That battle rifle I picked up from a tutorial. else does this have? Yeah, it's just semi-auto. Now I can put on a laser sight and a scope, but we can't suppress it. Fair enough. I mean, it does seem like it'll be a very long range, high power thing. Oh, it only uses armor piercing. Oh wait, battle rifle armor piercing? Battle rifle regular. I'm confusing it with the combat rifle. It has its own... Yeah, combat rifle is a different ammo type. Alright, so I got my suppressed 10mm. Unsuppressed combat rifle, which I do want to get a suppressor for, since I know it's toggleable.
It is the dawn of a new age.
Alright, let's travel the metro.
Don't do anything suspicious.
We won't push you aside.
Oh, you can travel in any car you want, huh? That's why it stopped me. That's actually really cool. Nice little touch that it's the same train, but they have cars for AUGs and cars for not AUGs. I do wonder if he'll ever touch upon disabled people, though. Because, you know, amputees, they kind of want these augmentations, and I don't think it was really touched on in the first game. I feel like in the current climate, it's basically, if you lose a limb, you may as well leave a stump at this point, given the AUGs are so heavily discriminated against.
Another one.
Nice look. Very rich.
Wonderful.
Hey.
Make the best of it, he says. What?
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Limbs? Does Lim still exist? I don't know.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen. Maybe the connection is that there is no Jensen. Wanted Dr. Zen's office. Agent Jensen, Dr. Zen's office.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Are you asking me or telling me? Personally, I wouldn't be that hostile to a therapist, but Jensen really is being, so I'm not entirely sure which one I'll go. I'll stick with what I'd say.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
Yeah, this takes place, like, I think, like 2 years after the last game, which... 1 year for Jensen, because he did get that one blurry year, apparently. It really is, like, almost directly after the end of the last game. I'm not sure what my emotional response to this question is, but I know my logical response is complex issue. I was hoping over no excuse though, so maybe that is my emotional response.
There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often their own actions contribute to it.
So investigating ARC, there's no value conflict for you?
Right now, I'm just a cop, and it's criminals that are responsible for this chaos, augmented or not. My job is to prevent further bloodshed.
That's good to hear. Listen, Adam, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
Oh, right.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
It's like 2028.
You didn't? Still, I thank you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Yes, it is like 2028, isn't it?
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a
Or 2030.
lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
Plenty.
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole ARC did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
This guy's shifty and on edge. Yeah, it's near future, isn't it? I can kind of see it too. I mean, not as exact reality, but like 4 years ago I did some research into prosthetics, and yeah, we are hitting the robotic stage. I mean, we have fully robotic hands. Like, it's been so long I kind of forget exactly how they worked, but not sure if they need to be like directly surgically implanted. I think they can just be put on some of them. But they do end up connecting with the nervous system and allow you to control your prosthetic fingers, like, with enough practice as if they were normal flesh and blood fingers. Still no sense of touch through them or anything, and no super strength, but you have a normal hand. Normal-ish hand. I have Cloak and I'm not using it. I should really improve its efficiency. Otherwise it's like a wasted 2 points if it ends up being so inefficient I just can't use it. But yeah, I think how it worked.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
If I remember right, the theory behind it working or connecting to the nervous system isn't through you know, going through the blood or the bone or anything, but actually just on top of the skin, because with some stumps at least,
Like everyone is paranoid.
you can still kind of try to move your phantom limb, where what used to be, and that causes some muscle contortions that you could, and electrical impulses that you could detect through the skin. So don't need to actually like do any kind of invasive surgery or implants. You can just have some sensors that detect the impulses to the muscles that used to be there.
We're 2 years too late already.
And there's similar stuff for legs, although not fully. I mean, they work quite well as feet, but they aren't quite better than normal feet, I don't think. But again, that was like roughly a half decade ago, so given the rate at which science tends to progress, by the time this game's supposed to happen, about approximately 2030, 2028, somewhere around there. Yeah, we could actually have Augs like this. Not sure if they'd be as strong, though. You know, in the first game, there was back rooms to limb clinics that I never actually went into. I saw they were there, and I never actually got around to exploring back there.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident, I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big.
Ooh.
Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, if you could mess with them by yourself, they wouldn't last that long.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its Aug problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-Aug.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vesellive, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Yeah, it sounds like he's not happy.
Sounds to me like Miller's following orders. It also sounds like he's not happy about it.
Alright, whatever. Maybe he's just a stooge. You can't say the same about the man he's talking to.
That's for sure.
His boss, Joseph Manderley.
Director of TF-29 operations worldwide. The only person at Interpol higher than him is the General Secretariat.
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Golem City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
I feel like I should be looting buildings a bit more. Probably find more resources. But yeah, I am prepared to have Miller as an enemy, but it really does sound like he doesn't like this. He's just following orders. Hell is this? Fucking modern VersaLife. It's a VersaLife art installation. What the fuck?
Nothing on that sound.
Just drop it. Looks like more overtime.
For ages, maybe a year or more. My niece.
And I missed that. Pretty sure we're so far away from omnidirectional torso turrets, though. Yeah, Typhoon seems a bit far away. But then again, Typhoon's still experimental military tech, and experimental military tech you tend not to hear about it. Like, ever. And they really do keep that stuff under wraps. Why did I enter here is a good question.
How much longer is it going to be?
Ah, right, that's because this. So you get the helipad, you say? Yeah, I still don't really have...
Yeah, well...
whatever, I'll meet Miller. I don't want to get the leash tightened too much. 4465. I can't use... Well, I'll try the numpad next time. Regular number keys don't work for keypads. Oh yeah, numpad actually works. That's really cool.
I know that, but there's got to be another way. Another doctor she can see. Try telling him that. I'm just afraid he's going to go behind my back and do it anyway.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
was expecting.
Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utelek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I'd made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Definitely gonna talk to Rucker first before I bring him in.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
I may not be able to get CEO stuff just yet.
Chicane, you get along like this with everyone on the task force, or are you just going out of your way for me?
I got a speech, Jensen. Just one. Got it memorized, too. So I'd suggest you do the same. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not your pal. I'm not your buddy. Don't try calling me sport or partner. Definitely not fucking bro. I'm your pilot, plain and simple. You want to talk about the mission? Fine. You want to get cozy? You can forget it. Remember all that, and we'll get along just fine.
Oh, I can't ask about the other thing. Oh well.
I still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
All right. Go on then. Get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting.
Okay. That is a fair point to end it. I need to see if I can dig up that CEO secrets at all. Probably not, though. Or more like I'll have to spend some time actually thinking things through instead of also having to... whatever. I just feel like I'll take things at a much more methodical pace. Be more observant if I'm not streaming this. That's just them with the breaks. Oh, hey, practice point. You know where that's going? cloak efficiency. Now I can actually use that, but probably also want takedown support too. Let's see. So going by the video, it looks like I can walk past laser stuff, but that's not necessarily guaranteed. Or that only comes with level 3. That could be it too. Alright, so the Glacial cloaking system allows the user to turn invisible for short periods of time, and achieves this by generating a carefully tuned spherical electromagnetic field that can control a fraction of light in the user's immediate vicinity. In essence, this field steers light around the user and returns it to its original path with a perturbation rate of less than 3%. Melee combat defeats the system and thus triggers deactivation. Glass Shield also renders the user invisible to laser security systems, which I didn't quite feel that when I used it, but it might have just been that it ran out at that moment. That's also possible. In order to process electromagnetic patterns of the local environment on a millisecond basis, the Glass Shield blah blah blah. Flavor text. Okay. Going by the flavor text, these upgrades, they aren't hardware upgrades, they're software upgrades. Which, yeah, honestly, software is a huge contributor to performance. It's not just hardware. Anyhow. Make me a save there, and I'll catch y'all next week. So thank you for watching, and fare thee well.